Hi, I'm Richard Saupe from Cloud. We're a small company with big dreams. That's big dreams for us, of course, but our biggest dream is to help as many customers as we possibly can. We've set a target of 1,000 customers. That's it. That's when we close the doors, is 1,000 customers. That's all we want. Unless, of course, that's our dream, to help 1,000 businesses increase their client to at least to help 1,000 customers double, triple or quadruple. We want them to 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Cloud's dream. This is our dream, to do this. And we hope to do this by helping, one, you trust us, okay? So we want you to trust us. Everything is about trust, trusting us. This is what I want you to have as your new motto for your businesses, is trust. Because if you have trust and you pair trust with traffic, now this is an internet term, traffic, trust with traffic. If you want offline term, you would call this, if you had a retail shop, you would call this footfall. You'd call it footfall. Sorry, there was a bit thingy. Okay, so on the internet, so online, offline. And what do you get if you get trust and traffic or footfall? More clients. More clients. And that's what I'm trying to do today for you, is help you get more trust in your business. Right, there's a number of ways that you can actually do this. Just put that out of the way for the second. Number of ways you can create more trust. Of course, you've got everyone going blah blah blah, social media, social media. So, okay, I'm going to do blah blah blah, and we're going to have social media. Social media is Facebook, Twitter, and other ones like perhaps Bebo, Mr. Wong. There's numerous social media websites anyway. I can probably give you, if you want a list of 100, I can give you 100 to be on. But the problem is not having the accounts with them, the problem is updating them, the amount of time. So all I want to share with you is just go for Facebook, find associations, acquaintances, people in your field, like, okay, I have properties, so, and I like to multi-let my properties because it's like it's a high return on investment. If you get it right, that is. If you get it wrong, it can be a horrible money pit. But if you get it right, it's good money. And on Facebook, there is an association called HMO. And also, I like to buy properties. And when you buy a property, they always say, buy a property, 1, that you can cash flow, and 2, there's already profit in it. So in other words, you buy it below market value. So if it's worth 100 grand, you try and get that property for, let's say, 75. Remembering, when you do buy that property, you've got potentially about 7 grand's worth of buy-sell cost if you want to buy it to sell it. If you've got long-term, if you're like a Warren Buffett, you've got long-term aspirations, you keep it. So it's called buy and hold. But anyway, on Facebook, BMV, there's actually a group called BMV, below market value. BMW, that's my car. That was a mistake. BMV. And the BMW was a mistake. Okay, so what you need to do is find your trade associations and become trustworthy. Answer questions. Also, I have another company called Appliance Repairman. With the Appliance Repairman, there's a company called Fixya. And what you can do is you can have daily topics from Fixya can be imported and put onto your website as a feed so people can see that you're actually helping people, not just another company who just wants to take money from them. And I regularly input onto this. I have the time. What can I say? So I do these things. And if I didn't have the time, I would make the time. So, trade associations. Become a person in the know. Become an authority. Learn from the best. So this is one way of gaining some trust. But it's not fantastic. There are better ways. Okay. So the other thing you can do to create trust is, obviously, if we talk about your website, there's also other multimedia things to gain trust. Okay, so if you want to be an authority, basically go grab YouTube, create videos, and what I would suggest that you do with this is, if you create videos, is you create one, why somebody should buy from you. You create FAQ videos, so basically you answer, and it depends how many you are, but I would basically, for every question, I would create one video. I'll tell you why. If I created frequently asked question video, it would be hard for me to actually keyword it in YouTube, and you have to have the keywords right. If you don't have the keywords right, you're losing potential clicks. For instance, I've got 20 appliance repair videos on there. If I'd had all my keywords in one, I'd have ended up with somewhere in the region of about probably 300 to 500 views, which isn't a great deal. But how it turns out is I have YouTube views on my set of videos. I have 170,000, and basically they're all frequently asked question ones. I have one for why, but that doesn't typically get many views. This one gets the views. From these views, I get questions. From the questions, if the people are in my area, I get jobs. So I've made money from it. The other thing you can have is testimonial videos. Testimonials. Okay. Did I say I wasn't the best speller in the world? Okay. So you have the testimonials, frequently asked questions. This one, to be honest, is the most important one. So let's put a little love heart around it. We love that. What else? You could potentially have how-to videos like this one, like what I'm creating now. It's a how-to video. How-to on important topics. Okay. So we have YouTube. Yep, that's brilliant. So this is some of the way you can create trust. If you want more people to buy from you on your website, this is a good one. You have your header. What you have is what's called a landing page, basically. You have a landing page, right, which is just one page. You don't give people too many choices on this one. And you send, if you do Google AdWords, you send people to this website based on the words that they have typed, not what you type, what they have typed. So you have multiple ones of these. You could have let's say 10 for your industry. I have 50 for mine. So I do the Google AdWord campaign. I send people into their squeeze page, which typically would have your logo at the top, so people know where they are. But this should be tiny. You don't want too much here, because this part of the page is really important to have only the most important thing. So basically everything has got to be relevant to who your customer is. If it's not, then they're going to bounce. And I've seen on other videos, how-to videos and research has shown that you have 2 to 3 seconds before somebody bounces off your website. So if your website doesn't tell them exactly what they want to hear within 2 to 3 seconds, it doesn't show them what they want to see, or doesn't tell them what they want to hear, then they're going to go. They're going to go from your website and go to somewhere, fast as lightning, like our little cloud. They're going to bounce. So what you need to do is you need to have a header that's relevant to what they've typed in, so they know they're in the right place. And then you could potentially have a nice little video telling them how to use you. So they have the header here, your discover how to not learn. Try not to use the word learn. Use the word discover. Discover how you can be rich and successful too. Whatever, or discover the reasons our cleaning is better than other people's cleaning, or discover why you should use our company above our competition. Maybe it's your guarantee is a phenomenal guarantee, or maybe it's not. Maybe you've got 100% money back guarantee or 110% money back guarantee, or whatever. And then what you can do under here is you can get an API from Facebook, and you can set your Facebook comments up here, or you can have this reverbing your or adding comments to your website. So you put it in here, Facebook, and that links you all up and everything, and that gives trust as well. And the other thing that I do is I have my little logo at the top. Try not to have anything else, but I do have a call to action. Normally you have like a little call button, a call to action here, depending on what you want, how you want to deal with your customer next. What you might want to do is you might want them to just give you a phone call. This is my nice little phone. Beep, beep. Or you might want to send them to, let's say, email capture, depending on what it is you're actually offering. So that's about it for now, I think. So that's me, Richard Saupe from World Cloud, signing off for now. If you want any information, you can always contact us on our landline, and that's another thing. Always have a nice landline. 01206 43 43 43. Okay, it's 01206 43 43 43.